Boga, 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 oh, boga, oh, boga, 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 oh. Good evening. I'm Papix Moria, the new news anchor at Pew News. Pew News. Our first story comes from YouTube. YouTube is cancelled. That's right. YouTube is fined $170 million for collecting children's personal data. Big oopsie. Very large oopsie by YouTube. The FTC fined Google $136 million. They are forced to pay an additional $34 million to the state of New York. Why? I don't know. Because they collected children's personal data. This is actually an old story that happened back in September, but now it looks like it's affecting everyone, every single person on the platform. It's pretty nuts. I didn't think it was a big deal at first, but the more I look into it, the more I realize this is actually a huge deal. YouTube has previously said that it's for 13 years and older. If you sign up for YouTube, you can't do it unless you're over 13. I don't know exactly how it works, but they have the kids app for people younger than 13 because it's illegal to collect personal data on kids. That's how YouTube gets their advertising revenue. That's how I make my money, because you get targeted ads based on personal data, which are obviously much more worth than, I don't know, normal ads, I guess. That's Google's whole business model. If you didn't know that, well, I don't know what to tell you. So what the government of USA, even though it's American based, it still applies worldwide because obviously YouTube is located in America. America has this government-run facility called the FTC. I don't know if this is correct, but they have this, I don't know what to call it, an act called COPPA, which is Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. And it's to protect kids online, which makes sense. You know, I don't think collecting kids' data is good. I don't want that. No one is arguing for that. And I think it's really confusing to me because obviously YouTube has the kids app. So what's the issue? I assume what happened was that YouTube created kids app and said, okay, well, this is where all the kids goes. But then FTC comes back and be like, actually, you know what? Kids are still watching YouTube on YouTube. This is not enough. And that's why they got the fine. But then again, why is it YouTube's fault that your kid is going online? It's such an American take on things. It's never the parents' fault. It's always someone else's fault. So now what every YouTube creator has to do is they have to make a choice when they upload a video saying, was this video made specifically for kids or was it not made specifically for kids? And YouTube uploaded this video to instruct about it.
If you create content for YouTube, this video is very important to watch as it describes changes to the upload process, all of your existing videos, and potentially your monetization.
So what you have to do now is you have to go into your advanced settings and you can say, no, my videos isn't made for kids. Epic. Okay, fine. That solves the problem, right? Now YouTube knows.
In addition to this setting, we'll use machine learning systems to help us find content that is clearly made for kids.
That's cool. Machine learning has always worked really well on YouTube. Is this like the opposite edgy apocalypse? Before you couldn't make edgy content. Now you're not allowed to make family-friendly content. It's so confusing. Well, regardless, you know, it seemed like the liability was on YouTube. YouTube is getting fined. Federal Trade Commission made a statement, and it's pretty shocking.
The analogy that I think of is the expression about shooting fish in a barrel. YouTube is the barrel, and the content creators are the fish.
Did he just say he's going to shoot us?
There will be consequences.
Jesus Christ, this guy's terrifying. There will be consequences. What did I do?
We have a variety of tools at our disposal to cull through those 23 million channels and in an expeditious way. So when we talk about aggressiveness,
what does that mean?
We are typically talking about civil penalties. Not only can we sue Google and YouTube for compliance with COPPA, but also individual channel owners and content creators. Cool.
So not only can they sue YouTube, they can sue people that upload content online. What? That makes no sense. Control your children, please. So I think the maximum that FTC can sue you for is 42,000. That's what I heard at least. But that's per video basis. I have 5,000 videos on my channel. If 24 videos get deemed by FTC as targeted for kids, then I own them $1 million. Epic. I forgot to mention, so what happens if a video gets flagged made for kids? The video will not get recommended by other videos. Most of the revenue will be removed. From 60 to 90% of the revenue is just cut off completely. And all the comments will be removed from that video as well. I mean, when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, well, I never purposely made content for kids. I never try and direct my content for kids. But then at the same time, YouTube now has changed their format, so you can't swear. Edgy content is really not allowed. So you're kind of forced to be family friendly, but now it seems that you're getting punished for it. You could possibly get a lawsuit. It's so crazy. And at first, my initial reaction was like, yeah, you know what? I understand FTC. There's a lot of clearly, 100% clearly, in my opinion, content that is made for kids on the platform, which is very profitable and very lucrative. I mean, you got Morgz. Balls. I can't see anyone over the age of 12 watching Morgz. Balls. And it's always kind of weird. Like, why is that on YouTube? Why is that not on the kids app? Isn't that what the kids app is for, right? In case you didn't know this, the most profitable channel on YouTube is Ryan's Toy Review, which is a 7-year-old unboxing toys. That's clearly made for kids, okay? No adult. That's an obvious case, in my opinion.
What's up, Spy Ninjas? We are inside a PC9's car. He's passed out in the back. Regina, what did you do?
I didn't do this, guys. You got into a battle royale with a bunch of hackers, and they did this to him.
Whoa.
Yeah, they betrayed him.
I don't see anyone over the age of 12 watching this either. Sorry, Chad. But I think he knows. These are clearly made for kids, right? And it always weirded me out. And even Jake Paul, you know? I remember Nerdseed did a really good video on this where he showed just how Jake Paul is marketing to kids. All these colored areas is him talking about plug for different merchandise and different products and touring. This is all promos for kids. And Jake Paul himself even said what his audience is.
I'd say it's like 8 years old to like 16 years old, and so that's where I.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Like, epic. Now, here's what it changed for me, because YouTube has already started to strike down on videos and flagging them as for kids only. And by the way, what happens if the video gets flagged for kids only, or specifically made for kids, it means you get caught up from recommended. You're not allowed to read the comments anymore, and most of your revenue is going to go away. Probably between 60 to 90% of your revenue is going to be gone. So it's a pretty significant change. It's hitting people that I don't think deserve it. Like this channel, for example, Pixel Dan, his content was flagged by it. He does figurines. He shows figurines, old toys. It doesn't strike me as for kids at all when I watched it, but I guess since it's toys, that makes it liable. And that shows kind of where the line is drawn. He tweeted that his Watchmen figurine was made for kids. His South Park series, made for kids. South Park. I almost read it wrong. I'm like, oh, so it's not for kids. No, wait, it is. They specified it for kids. Obviously, YouTube is going to do wrong, but at the same time, god damn, this really shows. And it's not just him. There was another figurine channel, Jang Bricks, for example, who does like Lego builds. Adults can enjoy this stuff. I enjoy this stuff. It's like Max Mofo, who does Pokemon card unboxing. He's clearly not made for kids, but it wouldn't surprise me if he gets flagged as well. Delightful, who made the point of, why, am I supposed to swear now? Is that what's happening? Because I'm doing doll videos? Again, sure, maybe kids watch it, but how is that her fault? They're clearly not directed to kids. At least that's not the vibe I got from it.
It's artistic preference, of course, but I prefer exaggerated or simplified characters' faces to realistically sculpted ones.
So seeing that, it makes it very, very, very annoying. Even CypherDen as well, who's done animation on my channel. They are on my channel. They got flagged as made for kids. What? Because it's a cartoon? Because it's animation? Think about all the animators on YouTube now. Are they gonna get like, Jesus? YouTube, don't make edgy content. Also YouTube, don't make family-friendly content. God damn it. Feels like a joke at this point. I think Jack is a good example too, because I think people have this idea that Jack is family-friendly or because he plays games or whatever, but in reality, he swears a lot. He drops the freaking C word. Is FTC gonna be able to see that nuance and be like, oh, well, he plays Minecraft, so adults can enjoy kids' games. It's not a kids' game. Kids just like it. That's not my fault. Me, when I rewatched PewDiePie videos and forgot he used to swear a lot. Yeah, I stopped swearing in my videos. AdSense is my bread and butter. If I uploaded once a month and had like a brand deal, yeah, it wouldn't matter. But I'm not gonna lose revenue just to say fuck. It just seems so stupid. But now, is my Minecraft videos gonna get... I don't understand. Another thing, I have figurine unboxing collection. I don't think it's for kids. But looking at how YouTube is looking at these videos, how do you respond to that? It feels like I'm supposed to hit this is made for kids, even though I don't think it is. And then if FTC says, oh, by the way, you flagged this as for kids, we're gonna sue you or whatever. I know this is a improbable thing that will happen, but still, it would make me legally liable if I flag it for kids, right? Because that's admitting guilt. That's admitting, oh yeah, no, I think you're right, when I don't think it's right. So I'm just forced to remove this video instead. That's like the only thing I know how to deal with this. I love this tweet. Me trying to make Roblox videos for fun. The FTC.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
There's Ryan's toy review, and then there's people making content that kids maybe enjoys. What the hell are they supposed to do about that? It makes no sense. And it's only also saw this tweet. Honestly, the whole thing is backwards. Access to comment suggested monetization should be done on a per account basis, not per video basis. Yes. Thank you. There's so many channels on YouTube that make really good family-friendly content. Is that not a thing anymore? I think it's one of these things where we're just gonna have to wait and see and see how FTC enforces this. If you're a smaller channel, I don't know. I know one thing is for sure. What's up, my 19-year-olds? That's right, you're 19-year-old now. Congratulations. God damn it. I can't believe it. They grow up so fast. You can comment on this proposition and leave your feedback if you want to. I love this, by the way. In their presentation as example, slang and pop culture phrases such as fun, free stuff, whatever, cool, duh, duh. You know, I use ironic family-friendly jokes in my Minecraft series, like plip plop, and I say all these like childish words as a joke. Are they gonna be able to tell that? I don't know. Stop. Why is YouTube always like this? Always. Can you imagine these channels that are making like figurine or Lego or whatever? Just like that. Livelihood ching chong, bing bong. You know what I mean? Not epic. Next news. Oh my god. If I go on Twitter, this is what I see. These anime avatar kids are just absolutely relentlessly calling me a transphobe on Twitter. I like this person with the most retweets, who then admitted, no, I didn't watch the video. Epic. So why am I a transphobe? Well, because I allegedly, purposely misgendered someone. It was in my Dr. Phil video. Zoomer thinks his mom is too irrelevant. This video I got claimed, by the way, RIP. I'm glad we went through all this extensive effort to try and get it monetized. Regardless, this person, who to me so clearly was a Jeffree Star wannabe or lookalike, or inspired, whatever. And I honestly didn't even think about it because she had a masculine name. Her name was Bamaran, and I looked it up. Bamaran is a boy's name, so it's not that weird to think they would be referred as a he. And she wasn't mentioned as she anywhere by anyone in the video. So it's not that weird. If I did, I would have noticed and I would have changed it. But no, I'm a transphobe, okay? Did you not know that? I didn't watch the video, but PewDiePie is a transphobe. I know what his intent is at every point. You know, I actually support LGBT. I would never, and I could have been more careful, but I would never purposely misgender someone as a way to antagonize or troll like that. I wouldn't do that. Same with sexuality. That's not okay. You shouldn't do it either. I wouldn't do it. But these dumb-ass anime avatar kids on Twitter, I mean, your brains are not fully developed, clearly. You're just making noise. You're not helping anyone. Just wait for everyone to respond now. Oh, well, he should be more responsible. Yeah, maybe he didn't do it on purpose, but he should be. It's the same shit all over again. Go fuck yourself. That's it. All right, that was my debut. Poppy Smoria here. Hope you guys enjoyed Pew News. I think I have a long, prosperous future as a news anchor. I know I said I wouldn't do Pew News, but I think if topics interest me and it's worth talking about, like Hoppa, I think is really important. I'll probably do these from time to time, okay? Epic. Other than that, thanks for watching. If you want to support the channel,